This used to be one of my favorite spots, my writing spot, my peace spot. First person who ever showed me this was a client of mine, and she was the most badass chick I ever met. 55-year-old lesbian tennis player who was disabled because of her traumatic brain injury due to a car accident. She had the coolest fucking dog. I looked up to her so much. She loved Patagonia clothing. I'd never heard of that before until her. We came here on shift. I was a caregiver taking care of her at the time. We bought a bottle of wine, sat at the beach, let her beautiful baby run in the water. We just talked real talk. Fucking no work shit, client, patient, nothing. We were people. I fell in love with this spot ever since. I haven't come here in a very long time. This was the place where he told me he loved me for the first time. I'll never forget the way my heart jumped, fluttered. I was so happy to hear those words. The man that I had fallen in love with finally loved me back. But it was all a lie. Because he was loving everybody too. Not me though. I loved him from the moment I first saw him. Fell so far deep in love with him. I stopped coming to this place because of that memory. This weekend I have made my amends to some of the places around Missoula that I've spent the last 23 years of my life. I cleanse the water, I cleanse myself, I cleanse words written on paper up at Deer Creek near Bonner shooting range. It felt good to let go there and say goodbye. I'll never return. Second place was in Frenchtown. I took some videos. Beautiful drive, beautiful sunset. I spoke to God, the spirits, my demons. And for once in so long since returning to this town, I was at peace inside. It was good for my soul. It was good for my heart. It was good for my body. I'm okay never returning. And I find myself here, 11 o'clock at night, staring at the stars like I used to, time after time again. Just loving the silence, the sound of the wind and the water crashing. And then those memories came in. Another memory that came in was my kids. For so long, I have lived a horrible, miserable, poor, destitute, isolated, shattered life. I'm done. I'm ready to make the decisions I need to make so that I am happy once again. So that my children can see me happy once again. That I can earn their love back because their love is the most infinite. How I could ever sway from that, I don't know. I thanked God tonight, the spirits of the forest, in Frenchtown when I saw the sunset casting over all those sunflowers. And I remember that Nighthawk, the spiritual moment Aaron and I shared once. That Nighthawk had come to me and saved me spiritually. This entity was coming after me. Aaron was there, he felt it too. It flew over our heads and it was heavy. I remembered how spiritual I used to be. Not religious, spiritual. I've lost so much of that because of this imprisonment in my mind of how I should be, how I was, how I'm not. And through all those, I've always been me. I've always been okay. I've always been good. I found a little note that a dear sister in treatment wrote us. Each week we would write little positive sayings or notes or something in a jar, and then on Fridays we would pull it so that we could hear how other people see us in a positive light. It baffled me, this note that I found. I couldn't believe that someone saw me like this. The note said, Sheena, your name Sheena, powerful, time, love, infinite. Remember that the most powerful things out there are the ones not seen. And I just kept staring at that piece of paper, and it resonated with me. I had forgotten and how little those girls, we knew each other so quickly we did. She saw me for me. Whoever wrote that note, if you ever hear this video, thank you. I can never thank you enough. I have a feeling it was Skittles, but I could be wrong. I had forgotten how much I fell in love. The moment I saw your eyes gaze upon mine, I fell to the knees behind that counter, feeling like a child. As I stammered and stuttered and shook, I had the balls enough to give you my number. You hurt me then. I knew the truth. You cheated on me. You left me and abandoned me. Fear of your pride, your ego. 3 years it took me to get over you. I became strong, spiritual. I loved my life with my children. And you came back. I swore I would never love you again the way I did before, and it was worse. It's been over 3 years and I still love you. But I don't love you like that no more. There is a man out there waiting for me. Knows me, sees me, hears me. I heard him once talking to me. A voice I had never heard before. It's so unique, I don't know how to describe it. I'm gonna find him. I hope. But until then, I'm okay. I want my children to know that I love them more than anything in the world. More than me. More than chocolate. It's a joke. I love them. I would do and will do anything for them. How dare I ever fucking forsake their love like that? Sorry, guys. Kids, if you ever hear this video, as long as I'm breathing and on this fucking planet that I hate so much, I will come to you, I will help you, I will bleed for you, I will fight for you, I will laugh with you. I'll never give up. No matter how bad I look, I'll never give up.